Hello everyone, my name is Aka and welcome to my kitchen. A few years ago, I made a video on how to cook amaranth leaves, and that video has done so well. It's one of my best performing videos on the channel. So I decided to come with a new recipe that my mom showed me recently. This time we're going to be using pounded nuts. So we're going to make a sauce with the nuts and then put the amaranth leaves in there after the nuts have cooked. So in Zambia, this is called IFISASHI. IFISASHI is basically any relish where you add pounded groundnuts to is IFISASHI. So this is BONDWE IFISASHI. In Zambia, amaranth leaves are called BONDWE. So BONDWE or amaranth leaves are very nutritious. They're actually a superfood, and mixed with groundnuts, that makes them that much better because, as you know, nuts are also very highly nutritious foods. So come along with me as we cook amaranth leaves in pounded groundnut sauce. This is what the amaranth plant looks like, or at least this variety. Amaranth comes in several different varieties, all of which have a different appearance. So this particular one has long leaves and very tender, so it would also be ideal for a salad. So now let's come to the nutritional benefits of amaranth leaves. Amaranth leaves are good source of vitamins like vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin K, which are essential for bodily functions, including vision, immune support, and blood clotting. Amaranth leaves are high in important minerals such as calcium, iron, magnesium, and potassium, which contributes to bone health, oxygen transportation, muscle function, and just overall well-being. In terms of protein, amaranth leaves contain a significant amount of protein, making them a very valuable addition to a vegetarian or vegan diet. In terms of fiber, so amaranth leaves are a good source of dietary fiber, aiding in digestion, promoting the feeling of fullness, and potentially helping in weight management. Another wonderful benefit of amaranth leaves is that they're relatively low in calories, making them a good healthy choice for those trying to maintain or lose weight. Another thing is that amaranth leaves are good for lowering cholesterol. Some studies have suggested that amaranth leaves may help lower cholesterol levels due to their high fiber content. I start out by thoroughly washing the amaranth leaves, so I do that by placing them in a dish with water and vigorously shaking them about just to loosen any dirt or debris that may be stuck within the leaves. And I do this several times. I keep doing it until the water is finally clean. Then I move to my next station. So this part over here is actually where the amaranth seeds grow. So if I wanted to grow the amaranth for the seeds, I'd have not harvested this part where I process the leaves. I do this by detaching the leaves from the rest of the stem. Now I add my water to a pot, at least 3 cups, and 1 handful of nuts, a little bit of chili, some salt, and stir that in. Next, I cut my tomato. Just cut it into sizable pieces, not too big and not too small. I thought I was recording the part where I put the tomato into the sauce, but unfortunately I wasn't. So here we are, the tomato is in there and it's boiling. So we let that boil for a while, and then we go back to our amaranth leaves. We chop those into large chunks. So while we're waiting for the nuts to cook, let us talk about some of the benefits of nuts, like everyone else in the world calls them. Here in Zambia, we call them ground nuts. So Nuts, a good source of plant-based protein. Nuts also contain healthy fats, so they're rich in monosaturated and polysaturated fats. Nuts are also a very good source of dietary fiber. Nuts contain essential vitamins such as vitamin B3 and vitamin B9. You need to stir until the nuts become tender. So every now and then you have to taste to see whether or not the nuts have become tender. So in my case, it took about 25 minutes for the nuts to boil to the point where they were tender enough for me to add the amaranth leaves. So here I am testing, make sure the nuts are soft, and they are. And now I'm adding the chopped amaranth leaves into the sauce. So now you have to toss them in the sauce for a little bit just to make sure you've coated all the leaves in the nut sauce. Just toss them around like that until you get all of them coated in nut sauce. After this, you put the lid on for about a minute or two just to allow the vegetables to sweat. So here we are, this is 2 minutes later, and you can see the vegetables have sweated, and so there's more liquid in the sauce. So again, stir that around. You have to keep stirring intermittently just so that nothing gets stuck at the bottom of the pot. Put the lid back on for about 2 to 5 minutes. And there we go. When we open, we see that the vegetables have shrunk and we have more liquid in the sauce. So stir that around again, making sure nothing gets stuck at the bottom of the pot. I added about half a cup of water at this point because I realized that it wasn't enough. It was not going to be sufficient enough to cook the amaranth leaves to the point where they're nice and tender. So at this point, I'm going to put the lid back on, cook at low heat. So let that cook for a few minutes. So once you let that cook for a while, you wait until the water in the sauce reduces. So once that happens, you're good to go. I'm now going to be trying my amaranth leaves in groundnut sauce. Oh, so good. Very nutritious as well. Oh, this is so good. I need to remember to leave some for the children. So good. If you haven't tried this before, I encourage you to try it. It's easy and it's very nutritious, not to mention really delicious. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to comment in the comment section. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Oh, so good. Today I'm going to be showing you how to cook amaranth leaves in nut. Today I'm going to be showing you how to cook amaranth leaves in Today I'm going to be showing you how to cook amaranth leaves in pounded